Besides being two of the most skillful footballers in the world today, Erling Haaland and Neymar are two athletes who know very well how to capitalize on their fortunes. But have you ever wondered which of them lives the most luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a fierce battle between Neymar Jr. and Erling Haaland. So let's fight! Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Cars. Both stars own beautiful cars, but who has the most expensive cars? Neymar Jr., for example, has been seen with beautiful cars such as $25,000 E.Wave X, $50,000 Volkswagen Touareg, $55,000 Audi Q5, $83,000 Range Rover Sport, $120,000 Audi RS7 Sportback. He has also been spotted with an Audi R8 Spider, a sophisticated vehicle with a beautiful design to drive, whose price can exceed $150,000. Neymar has also been seen leaving with a Porsche Panamera Turbo, a powerful car for those who love great adventures, as it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds and is valued at around $170,000. Another of his greatest achievements was the acquisition of a Ferrari 458 Spider, a stunning car that is the dream of many people, and it was no different with Neymar. And to have this beautiful car, the player needed to invest about $260,000. Another Ferrari even more luxurious than he has already appeared was a GTC4 Lusso, a supercar that despite being worth a fortune, Neymar has already had a hard time when the car's key was not working properly. And to get through such a fancy time, it may be necessary to invest more than $300,000 in the vehicle. And some sources speculate that Neymar owns a Maserati MC11, a super sports car that accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.8 seconds and costs around $1.5 million. Haaland, meanwhile, was seen getting out of a Hyundai Starex, a vehicle with a very spacious cabin to carry several passengers, which costs around $38,000. Haaland is speculated to have a Range Rover Sport, a high-speed vehicle capable of traveling long distances. And in its most recent model, that car costs over $100,000. The striker has also been spotted driving a Mercedes-AMG GLE 63S Coupe, a high-performance luxury SUV equipped with a V8 bi-turbo engine capable of producing over 600 horsepower. And to get a sense of the price, this vehicle costs around $117,000. Another car that Erling Haaland likes to drive daily is his red Audi RS6 Avant, a car with a sporty design, which can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles in about 3.5 seconds, besides reaching a top speed of up to 190 miles per hour. And it's no wonder that a car like this can be found for as much as $123,000. It is speculated that the player also had in his garage a Bentley Bentayga, a super sophisticated SUV, capable of offering a lot of refinement and comfort for all passengers. And maybe that's why Erling Haaland's supposed car was valued at $166,000. Another of the most impressive vehicles that the attacker drives is a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. This is a super luxurious SUV from the famous luxury car brand Rolls-Royce. The interior of the vehicle is very sophisticated, offering plenty of space for the comfort of its passengers. And to enjoy all this luxury, it is estimated that this vehicle can exceed the bagatelle of $350,000. Raising the price even higher, Erling Haaland has also been spotted with a Ferrari SF90 Stradale, one of the fastest cars made by Ferrari. The vehicle is equipped with a Super V8 engine, capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds, managing to reach a top speed of an unbelievable 211 miles per hour. And perhaps that is why a new model can reach over $600,000. The most expensive car Erling Haaland has been seen with is a Bugatti Chiron, a super sports car considered one of the fastest in the world, capable of going from 0 to 60 miles in just 2.5 seconds. And to have a luxury like that, you have to invest around $3 million. And because he's been seen with more luxurious vehicles, Haaland wins this round. Point for him. Luxury purchases. Both athletes are known for splurging, but which one spends more? Neymar Jr., for example, owns a yacht of the Azimut 78 model, manufactured by the renowned Italian boat brand Azimut Yachts. The yacht has 3 floors and is 78 feet long, enough space to receive his closest guests. And when you want to spend a few days on board, for suites offer a lot of comfort. And there is no doubt that to enjoy all this luxury, it is necessary to spend a lot of money. To get an idea of the price, it is estimated that this model yacht costs around $3 million. Erling Haaland, on the other hand, is often spotted with sophisticated pieces of clothing such as $900 Louis Vuitton monogram t-shirt, $1,360 silk t-shirt, $1,500 Dolce & Gabbana sweatshirt, $1,800 flamingo print, $1,860 ounce print look, a $2,000 Burberry silk set. Already during a yacht trip on the Greek island of Mykonos, Erling Haaland was photographed wearing a Louis Vuitton watercolor outfit, which is worth approximately $2,800. The striker also loves wearing high-value watches, owning an impressive collection that includes $5,900 Breitling Chronomat Automatic GMT 40, $11,700 Breitling Super Chronomat B0144, $19,000 Rolex Submariner Starbucks, $28,000 Rolex Submariner Hulk, $47,000 Rolex Submariner Smuff, $48,000 Rolex GMT Master 2 Root Beer, $74,000 Rolex Day-Date President, $90,000 Rolex Day-Date President Dial Set Diamond, $96,000 Rolex Daytona Green Dial, $100,000 Vacheron Constantin Overseas Rose Gold, $125,000 Patek Philippe Nautilus Moonphase, $129,000 Rolex Daytona Platinum, $140,000 Patek Philippe Nautilus, $152,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Double Balance Wheel Openworked, $170,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Concept Black Panther, $175,000 Rolex Daytona Eye of the Tiger, $300,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar, $350,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo Extra Thin. One of the most unique watches he owns, meanwhile, is a MICROMILSPEC Holland Golden Boy, a custom piece made in his honor, which has a size of 42 mm, as well as featuring a forged carbon case and a black titanium bezel. And because it's a one-off piece made for Haaland, the market value is unknown, although it doesn't appear to be cheap at all. A curiosity about the player is that he not only has an extravagant collection of watches but also likes to gift his teammates. As reported by the media, at his farewell to Borussia Dortmund, he allegedly gifted each of his teammates and coaches with personalized Rolex watches, which cost him around 500,000 euros in total. Since both players like to spend, let's call it a draw. Points for both. Aircraft. Both players love to use private jets when traveling, but who owns the most expensive aircraft? Erling Haaland, for example, also has a habit of chartering private jets that are quite luxurious. It is speculated that he has used, for example, a Bombardier Challenger 605 from VistaJet, a modern aircraft with a capacity to accommodate up to 12 passengers, whose maximum range is 4,000 nautical miles. And to rent this aircraft, the average hourly rate is $5,500. Erling Haaland has also been seen getting off another private jet, the Bombardier Challenger 850 model. As the brand's largest midsize executive jet, the plane can comfortably seat 19 passengers, depending on its configuration. Being able to travel from Europe to Asia, the aircraft is a great option for those looking for a lot of space in a sophisticated flight. And the jet in which Erling Haaland traveled also belongs to the company VistaJet. It was built in 2008 and has many modern features for a better quality of travel. And the average price to rent this jet is around $11,000 for each hour of flight. But Haaland's spending on business aircraft does not stop there, as it is speculated that he bought a Piper M600. This long-range single-engine aircraft has a modern interior and can comfortably carry up to 6 people. The aircraft has a range of approximately 1,650 nautical miles, and depending on the conditions you are in, it is possible to purchase such a jet for around $3 million. Neymar Jr., for his part, once owned a helicopter model EC-130, a means of transport valued at around $1.7 million. Going even higher, he once owned a Phenom 100 jet, a small business jet manufactured by the Brazilian brand Embraer. The aircraft can carry up to 5 passengers, offering plenty of comfort. And it is no wonder that to acquire this jet, it may be necessary to spend around $3 million. In 2019, Neymar decided to buy an even more expensive helicopter, an H-145 model. This is an aircraft that can carry up to 10 passengers, and Neymar made sure to customize its interior by placing seats with the symbol of Batman, the star's favorite superhero. And to get an idea of the price, a new helicopter of this model can cost almost $10 million. But without a doubt, Neymar's most expensive aircraft is his Cessna Citation 680, an American mid-size business jet with a flying range of more than 3,200 miles. The interior of the player's plane is very spacious and refined, being able to accommodate up to 12 people, offering a lot of comfort for all passengers. And although it is not known how much the player paid for the jet, it is known that a new aircraft of this model costs around $18 million. As Neymar has the most expensive aircraft, he wins this round. Real estate. When it comes to investing in their homes, both players are very comfortable, but which of them has the most valuable home? Erling Haaland, for example, after leaving Borussia Dortmund, the striker moved to England, and according to some British newspapers, he considered buying Paul Pogba's modern-style mansion, located in Hale Barnes, Cheshire. The property features a formal living room, a curvaceous kitchen with white countertops, and an elegant dining setting, as well as 5 luxurious and quite cozy bedrooms, decorated with state-of-the-art furniture, all of which have private bathrooms that feature soaking tubs. Among the property's other amenities is a games area with a pool table, which appears to have been customized by Pogba, as well as a family room with a television and an indoor pool to relax in privacy, where a steam room is located. Another space that the place has is the PP Arena, a personalized football field, which was built by Pogba while he lived in the mansion, where he spent a lot of time having fun in the company of friends. Outside, the mansion is surrounded by very green lawns, which offer plenty of space for outdoor fun. As reported by the media, Pogba's mansion can be rented for £30,000 per month, and if Haaland actually decided to buy it, he would have to pay around £3 million. However, sources suggest that he currently lives in an apartment building in an area where other teammates reside, situated in Manchester city centre, but there is little information about the location. In addition to this property, while playing for Borussia Dortmund, the player had a rather cozy residence in the city of Dortmund, and, whenever he visits the town of Bern, where he grew up in Norway, Haaland takes the opportunity to share photos at his family's property. One of the destinations the player spends the most time in is Marbella in southern Spain, where he has a sophisticated house, where he usually spends Christmas with his family. As the player loves to go there during his holidays to enjoy the beaches, some sources claim that he has acquired a second property in the region. It is a mansion located in one of the most exclusive areas of Marbella, known as the Golden Mile, and is configured as a modern villa of 3 floors, full of charming environments. The mansion has around 10,200 square feet of floor space, and upon entering the property, there is a sleek spiral staircase of contemporary design, where the player has shared photos wearing famous designer clothes. The living room lies ahead and is mainly distinguished by views of the garden that bring a pleasant feeling to the room, as well as having a TV and a fireplace. The dining room has a different decor and features a fine wood table, while the open-concept kitchen has a countertop with seating for casual dining. In total, the mansion has 4 cozy bedrooms, which are highlighted by glass walls that offer unique views of the sunny region. There are also 7 bathrooms, which have luxurious features to meet the requirements of the player and his family, and great balconies to enjoy the stunning coastal views. The property's amenities don't end there, as there is also a sauna, a walk-in wardrobe in the master suite, a well-equipped gym, a clean design laundry room, and a 4-car garage. As for the exterior, the mansion is situated on a 22,500 square foot plot, which features manicured lawns and a leisure area with a pool to enjoy at any time of the day. There is also a living space with a television and cozy seating for relaxation, where there is also an outdoor dining area. You could say that this mansion offers everything Erling Haaland needs, and one of its best features is the glass-filled rooms, which are flooded with natural light from the region. And as reported by the media, Erling Haaland paid 6.5 million euros for this mansion. Neymar, for his part, owns a mansion located in the Portobello condominium in Mangaratiba, Rio de Janeiro. The contemporary-style house is over 17,000 square feet and has several luxuries, such as a floating staircase connecting the levels and artwork on the walls. The living room is perfect for casual gatherings, while the formal dining area has a huge table and the kitchen has stainless steel appliances. The house also has a home theater, a game room, and plenty of rooms to lounge in. In the case of the master suite, there are large windows, an automated TV that comes down from the ceiling, and also a lovely terrace with lawn, as well as a luxurious bathroom and a very spacious closet. Going to the exterior, the mansion is situated on a plot of almost 3 acres and has some very interesting spaces, such as a synthetic tennis court, private deck, swimming pool with an 82-foot lane, a gym equipped with high-quality equipment, spa integrated with nature, gourmet space with barbecue, wine cellar with capacity for more than 3,000 bottles, jacuzzi integrated with sauna, a helipad to arrive in style, among many other amenities that only a millionaire mansion can offer. In addition to all this, the place can offer a lot of comfort and fun for Neymar to enjoy with his peers, and everyone knows that the player is passionate about confraternization. And according to the real estate agency Home Pro, the property was purchased by the player after watching the video of the house that was posted on YouTube, and he paid $8.5 million for the place. As Neymar's mansion is more expensive, points to him. Sources of income. As well as being great players, they have other income sources. But who stands out the most in business? Starting with Neymar Jr. Because he is considered one of the best soccer players in the world, he has become a celebrity known all over the world. On social networks, for example, he is the 3rd most followed soccer player in the world, only behind Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. On Instagram alone, he has more than 200 million followers, a number so high that it makes him the most famous person in Brazil. And of course, because he is so famous, Neymar can earn a lot of money by associating with and promoting several companies. Among the brands for which the Brazilian soccer star has advertised are Red Bull, Gillette, McDonald's, Nike, Guarana Antarctica, Oreo, Clear Men, MasterCard, Diesel, Beats, Panasonic, and many others. But without a doubt, his main sponsor is the sporting goods company Puma, where he has the largest single sports sponsorship contract in history, an amount that is around $25 million per year. Haaland, for his part, has investments in several companies, with his first deal being made in 2021 when he became a shareholder in sports technology company Hyperice. Another company he has involvement with is Viaplay, with whom he has a long-term multi-market partnership to produce exclusive content, such as the documentary Haaland: The Big Decision. But Erling Haaland's biggest source of income outside of football undoubtedly comes from advertising deals and sponsorships. This is because the striker has become a world football star in recent years, attracting a great deal of media attention, which has leveraged his commercial partners. Currently, the player has millions of followers on his social networks, counting 5 million followers on Twitter and over 32 million on Instagram, where he takes the opportunity to partner with several companies. To get an idea of the figures, it is estimated that Haaland receives about £1 million with Swiss watchmaker Breitling, £2 million from Samsung's Norwegian subsidiary, £2 million with luxury goods brand Dolce & Gabbana, and up to £23 million with sports giant Nike. And since we don't know the turnover of all the businesses, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Net worth. Both football stars have made a lot of money throughout their careers, but who has the most accumulated wealth? Starting with Erling Haaland. While playing for Borussia Dortmund, for example, Erling Haaland was paid £132,000 a week, which is more than £6.8 million a year, almost $9 million. After his move to Manchester City, Erling Haaland's salary increased exponentially as he became one of the most coveted players in the world. It is estimated that his base weekly salary is £375,000, and while that is an impressive figure, it is a far cry from how much he is actually earning. According to some sources, he is the highest paid player at the club because, besides his base salary, Haaland receives other bonuses, which make him make around £865,000 a week, which is £45 million a year. Adding to his other sources of income, his income is even more impressive. And although nobody knows for sure how much Erling Haaland's fortune is worth, some sources estimate that the star's net worth is currently $40 million. But as we know, the player still has a long career ahead of him, and his fortune is expected to increase considerably in the coming years. Neymar Jr., for example, had to work hard to reach the financial heights he has today. When he was playing in the youth categories of Santos, for example, he used to earn about $2,000 per month, a value that has grown a lot, reaching almost $4 million per season. At Barcelona, Neymar's salary grew exponentially, reaching an average of $15 million per year just in base salary, not counting bonuses and sponsorships. But it was at Paris Saint-Germain that the Brazilian star reached the peak of his financial life, receiving about $53 million in salary alone. And more recently, the Brazilian star signed an even better contract with the Al Hilal team, with which he can earn up to $160 million a year. Adding this huge salary to his advertising earnings, the athlete's income gets even bigger. And it's no wonder that in 2020 Forbes estimated that Neymar earned about $96 million for the year, ranking him among the highest paid athletes in the world. And although no one knows exactly how much his fortune is worth, some sources estimate that Neymar Jr. has currently amassed a net worth of around $200 million. And since Neymar has a more considerable fortune, points to him. At the end of this battle, we have 3 points for Erling Haaland against 5 points for Neymar Jr., making him the winner. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.